I loved being a soldier. I loved being in the Army. I was good at it. I struggled a lot when I first got back. I went through depression and hard times, and it's hard for someone who's been in combat positions and combat jobs, and then they get out of the military and you don't have your brothers and sisters to the left or right of you to push you forward and keep going.
One of the great things about Sandia is that because of the nature of our work, we truly understand what sacrifice these men and women have made on behalf of our country.
The Exceptional Warrior Career Development Program is an outreach program that was started at Sandia, and it's specifically for veterans with combat-related disabilities. I don't like calling them disabilities, and neither do anyone that's part of the program. We call it injuries. So it's people who have been injured in combat and get out of the military, and it's a road to success. You get multiple mentors, from your veteran mentor to your technical mentor and even your executive mentor. But honestly, everyone in the program is a mentor themselves. They're great people. Everyone who has served, they're your brothers and sisters who are downrange with you, who had your back. And we're a very tight community that helps support each other. And inside and outside of work, you know that those people have gone through what you've gone through.
My heart goes out to those who've served for our country, who get wounded, and I just always thought our country owes them a debt of gratitude, and this is a program that we can do something about it. These are people who are so dedicated to service of our country that they're willing to give their lives for it, and many of them lost parts of their lives in this service, and so providing that way for them to give back, if it's just a little bit of training and a little bit of education that helps them get the tools to provide in a new way, I think we should be doing that.
When you first start as a mentor, you try and make sure that they understand the requirements of the program, that they truly want, and most of them do want to work at Sandia because it's such a wonderful place to work, and then evaluate them and counsel them in terms of how best to navigate the Sandia world.
I got back from Iraq and I thought I was 6 foot tall and bulletproof. I got to New Mexico and everything slowed down a lot, and a lot of veterans struggle with that. First you get out of the military and you start drinking, and then in 2011 I was diagnosed with PTSD. I didn't think that it would have an effect on my life, and when I started getting kind of depressed, and when I started not doing as well in school and having problems in the classroom and problems with my relationships and with my family, my friends, people around me, I had a lot of anger as well. I had events that happened in my life that changed me. Every person out there has things that have happened to them in their life, and they have to live with that. It's about how you move forward and what you do for the rest of your life. We were soldiers and Marines and airmen, and we're made to fight, not just on a battlefield, but fight in your own lives. From an intern, I got my bachelor's and I got hired on as a technologist, and I could have stayed there, honestly. But there's people that I worked with and my manager, and they also pushed me to say, hey, you need to keep going forward, you need to keep with school, you're good at it. And that's something that I didn't see, that I was just working and living my life, that they're like, keep going to school, go get your master's, we'll help you out. And then I got my master's and became a staff member.
We make it very clear that we're all about individuals continuing their degree and making sure that they understand that we're going to facilitate that in order for them to be successful at Sandia.
I didn't have a lot of engineering experience, but I had a lot of life experience. I could lead combat patrols in Baghdad, so, I think I got this under control. We do some of the coolest work, I think, out there, working with cutting edge technology, and I really get into it. And not just what I do, it's who I do it with.
The exceptional warriors come with this tremendous background that we can build upon through educational programs. You know, that I've seen it in cybersecurity, I've seen it in hypersonics, I've seen it in nuclear deterrence, and so there's a variety of ways that these men and women have served our country, and guess what? Sandia, you know, provides an opportunity to continue that service in a variety of ways.
For me, I'm just working and keep moving forward. I just moved into a lead position, and from there I'm just going to see where it takes me. I think with hard work and determination and the right people around you, you can achieve anything.